Hello.
How's it going? Good to see you, man.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you.
All right, come in, make yourself at home.
So what does cooking do? Like, what does it do to you and for you?
It's a time to relax and work with my hands. You know, it's a couple years ago I was helping my parents with a home renovation, and as an artist, you know, it's kind of all heady work. And you know, of course, I'm working with my body as well as a singer, but most of it's in the head. You know, I'm thinking about the languages and you know, kind of where the timings are going within the music and all this. It's nice to do something with my hands. And I think it's important to kind of keep some balance. So I try to go to the gym, do that body work, get out of my head, do things like this, cooking, helping with home renovations, shovel snow. I mean, I like doing manual things because I don't get to do them all the time. And I feel like we're kind of built for that, and we need that.
Right.
So, so that's just a Lester thing, you know. That's a kind of.
That's a fantastic way of putting it. I mean, I feel the same way, and I've been doing. My new thing is I like to do the carpentry.
Yeah. Oh, is that right?
Yeah. And I'm really heavy duty. I cut trees.
Are you kidding me?
So my friend Jim Papoulis comes over and we cut I think about 30 trees a season.
Is that right?
It's overgrown, but there's nothing like it. It feels great. And I never knew why.
Yeah.
And I think the way you just expressed it, that all day long we're just constantly in a different state of complete stress, of thinking and performing.
Right.
You know, constantly looking at music and just, this is the only movement that I'm doing. And
right.
so,
and what is this anyway? It's like, what do you have, you know, like, what's going on? If you were practicing at the subway, somebody would be like,
New York.
Right, that's a real New Yorker over there.
Tell me, if you wish, a little bit about your journey in this space of opera.
First of all, I just want to say that there was a time when I would say to friends, oh, I was pulled over while driving, or this person followed me through the entire Duane Reade, or through some store in Elyria, Ohio, where I'm from, you know, just being followed in the mall by security, you know, undercover security. Pulled over in Arizona, you know, on my way to Santa Fe Opera to sing Simon Boccanegra as Paolo. Pulled over and told that I was doing a drug run, you know.
What?
Yeah, but it was to that point. I was told, you'll never sing in this country. Go to Europe if you want a career. You'll never sing here as a Verdi baritone. It's not going to happen. Even though we had already had Bobby McFerrin's father, Robert McFerrin. He's at the Metropolitan Opera in the 50s, singing Rigoletto and singing other romantic Verdi baritone parts, which were the roles that I started off with. I think we better get some little more cooking going on here. So I mean,
this is
it was
actually
incredibly
an overwhelming story to me. I'm so sorry. I mean,
well, look, we've come out on the other side because, as I was saying at the masterclass yesterday, a little more oil. You know, the young lady, I think maybe of Indian descent, I'm not sure.
she's Latina.
She's Latina,
Right.
okay. She's beautiful, just that face, you know, and with her mom there. And she said, I'm worried that I'm not welcome on the stage. And I said, no. We're all welcome on the stage now. You know, all of us. It's a new day. So I'm just going to turn this on.
This is the front.
Yeah?
That's the back.
Yeah.
That's the front.
That's why I didn't ask you to help me. You're giving me the wrong instructions here.
I'm looking at this over here.
It's over here. It's over here. It's, you know, stick with the conducting, buddy.
Opera is a niche market.
For sure.
So why is it important?
I mean, I don't know, why is the Mona Lisa important? Why is the Louvre important? I think the beauty of this music, and sometimes the good stories, I mean, some of the stories are fun and interesting and make us think, but we can keep updating the productions, which is what we're doing. I mean, we have so many new productions happening at theaters around the country. Right. And people are very keen to see those new productions of old pieces. Like an Aida, like a Butterfly, like a Trovatore. But I mean, we still want to go to the Frick, and we still want to go to the art museums and see these old pieces of art. And in a way, this is a piece of art. And it can have its new slant because you have new people singing it, different people singing it, and also a new production. So there's all that. But the music, it's the thing that propels all this forward, I guess. And in that way, we have to keep telling the stories the way that they are kind of formed from the beginning, in a way, because of the music,
Right.
you know?
So
Yeah.
You can't change the emotion.
I don't think so.
Does the voice change, and how do you work with that?
Look, I mean, I can tell you from my own experience. As I've gotten older, the voice has become darker, good, and it's moved down a little bit and gotten more rich in the lower part of my instrument. And I mean, we can see this with everybody from Whitney Houston, Luciano Pavarotti, even Old Blue Eyes, you know, Frank Sinatra. The voice, as you get older, oftentimes will take on kind of more of a smoky quality to it. And
Can I ask you one more question? So
Sure,
you
sure.
and I met, we should talk about this. We met through a common composer, Gordon Getty. And then we had the privilege of, well, I had the privilege of and you, of working on his opera, Mr. Chips. And
Yeah.
in that role, you sang baritone, but there was someone else singing this remarkably low, like, I don't know, what do you call it, counter bass or something? What is that?
basso profondo, the profound bass, yeah. The great Kevin Short, yeah, who teaches at the Juilliard School now, one of my dearest friends. I actually call him my brother. I mean, we're that close. Look, I mean, those roles in Goodbye, Mr. Chips, written by our dear friend Gordon Getty, I mean, he figures out a way when he's writing to highlight what's special about our voices. So, I mean, it's the range of my role is down to this lower part of my voice, which, like I was just saying, is becoming more present. So, but Mr. Maryville in Goodbye, Mr. Chips goes down to, I think it's just a low A flat, but several of them, and that's pretty low for a baritone.
But it sounds lower because of the way you sing it. It just sounds resonant in a very unique way, I think.
Well, thank you, sir.